Auntie Ola. Thank you for joining us at ehow.com. Today we're going to learn how to make a meaty, meatless lasagna that's going to tempt the taste buds of the carnivores in your household. Lasagna demands a lot of advanced preparation. It's not a dish that I would make on a weekday night. But on a weekend, when I've had time to make my marinara sauce, nothing is more fun than assembling a great lasagna. This recipe assumes that you've already made some marinara sauce, a big batch, because we need plenty to soak up the lasagna noodles, because I'm going to be using lasagna noodles that are already pre-cooked. That saves me the chore of boiling my lasagna. I'm also using two different kinds of meat analog or meat substitute products, a ground burger crumble and some Italian sausage. This makes sure that I have plenty of meaty goodness in between each layer so that my guys will never miss the real meat. So, once everything is ready, make your ricotta mixture. You're going to be taking 3 eggs, 20 ounces of ricotta cheese, some Parmesan, about 2 cups of mozzarella. I don't put any salt in this because the cheese is already going to make it salty enough. And either some basil or parsley minced up. I also like to add a little bit of fresh grated nutmeg and some freshly ground black pepper. Now, you get to be an architect. Into my prepared pan, where I've already greased it, I'm going to put a thin layer of hot sauce. And the hot sauce is important because that's what's really going to cook your lasagna noodles. So after I have a nice thin layer there, I'm going to go ahead and take 3 lasagna noodles and layer them down, making sure that they don't overlap. Next, I'm going to take my ricotta mixture and put about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup onto each noodle, and then spread it to a nice even layer. Then I'm going to add some of my meat analog product to each one of the lasagna noodles, being careful to both get the sausage and the ground meat on each one. We don't want to shortchange anybody. Next, I'm going to take my fresh grated mozzarella, and never buy the pre-grated mozzarella. You pay more for it and it's no good. It's loaded with chemicals. It's easy to go ahead and shred your own. Takes 2 minutes and it'll taste much better for your family. And then you can also better control the amount of fat that you're getting, whether you want a full fat, low fat, or no fat mozzarella. Next, I need to add more sauce on top. Spread my sauce evenly and add another layer of lasagna noodles. And then repeat. Just keep doing it until you've used up all of your ingredients. It might make 3 layers, it might make 4, depending on how thickly you're spreading it. But always end with the top layer of lasagna noodles and as much fresh tomato sauce as you have. Then cover with aluminum foil tightly and put it in a 375-degree oven for about 45 minutes. Don't put your mozzarella on until the 45 minutes have elapsed. Take it out and then add your rest of your mozzarella and a little bit of Parmesan and bake it for 20 minutes more at 375. That lasagna that's in my oven right now is about to come out and it is going to be delicious. Once your lasagna comes out of the oven, you need to make sure that you let it rest for at least 15 to 20 minutes. If you try to cut it too soon, you're going to have a sloppy mess. But my lasagna has rested, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to cut it. You want to cut it about the width of each of the lasagna noodles. And it is going to be delicious. That's lasagna, the easy, meaty, meatless lasagna. I'm Nancy Olah, and thank you for joining us at ehow.com.